China's $400 billion Belt and Road Initiative is the most ambitious infrastructure project in history, spanning over 150 countries across Asia, Africa, Europe, and beyond. Launched in 2013 by President Xi Jinping, this massive network of railways, highways, ports, and digital trade routes aims to reshape global commerce and expand China's economic influence. From high-speed railways connecting China to Europe to deep-sea ports in Africa, the BRI is revolutionizing global trade and development. But with growing concerns over debt, geopolitics, and sustainability, is this initiative a path to prosperity or a strategic power play? Let's dive in. Today, we will talk about China's $400 billion Belt and Road Initiative, the largest infrastructure project ever. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. China's $400 billion Belt and Road Initiative, the largest infrastructure project ever. China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, also known as One Belt, One Road, OBR, is the largest and most ambitious infrastructure and economic development project in human history. Launched in 2013 by Chinese President Xi Jinping, the initiative aims to enhance global trade, connectivity, and economic cooperation across Asia, Africa, Europe, and beyond. With an estimated cost surpassing $400 billion, the BRI is a multi-decade plan that involves building railways, highways, ports, airports, power plants, and digital infrastructure in more than 150 countries. Origins and vision of the Belt and Road Initiative. The BRI was officially announced in 2013 during Xi Jinping's visits to Kazakhstan and Indonesia. The project is inspired by the Silk Road, a vast trade network that connected China with Europe, the Middle East, and Africa over 2,000 years ago. The modern Belt and Road Initiative seeks to revive and expand this ancient trade route using modern infrastructure and digital connectivity. The BRI consists of two primary components. The Silk Road Economic Belt. This land-based component connects China to Central Asia, Russia, and Europe through railways, highways, and energy pipelines. The 21st Century Maritime Silk Road. This sea-based route links China to Southeast Asia, South Asia, Africa, and Europe via strategic ports and maritime trade corridors. China envisions the BRI as a win-win project that promotes economic growth, infrastructure development, and cross-border trade. It aims to reduce global trade barriers, provide emerging markets with modern infrastructure, and expand China's economic and political influence. Massive infrastructure development under the BRI. Maritime trade and port infrastructure. The BRI is transforming global maritime trade by investing in ports and shipping routes across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Key port developments include Gwadar Port, Pakistan, a deep-sea port developed with Chinese investment, intended to serve as a trade gateway between China and the Middle East. Colombo Port City, Sri Lanka, a $1.4 billion project aimed at turning Colombo into a financial and shipping hub for South Asia. Piraeus Port, Greece, acquired by China's COSCO Shipping, transforming it into Europe's busiest port for Chinese goods. Hambantota Port, Sri Lanka, developed with Chinese financing, but later leased to China for 99 years due to Sri Lanka's debt challenges. These strategic ports enhance China's global trade dominance while giving Beijing geopolitical leverage in key maritime regions. Energy and power projects. The BRI is revolutionizing energy infrastructure in developing countries by funding power plants, hydroelectric dams, oil pipelines, and renewable energy projects. Major energy investments include China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, a $62 billion infrastructure program featuring coal, hydro, and solar energy plants across Pakistan. Kazakhstan-China Oil Pipeline, a major energy corridor supplying Kazakh oil to China, reducing Beijing's reliance on Middle Eastern energy sources. Djibouti's renewable energy projects. China is funding solar and wind farms, to help Djibouti achieve 100% renewable energy reliance. Belt and Road Green Energy Corridor. China has invested billions in solar and wind energy projects in countries like Morocco, Egypt, and Argentina to promote sustainable development. Digital Silk Road and telecommunications. The BRI also includes a digital Silk Road aimed at expanding China's technological footprint across the globe. Key digital projects include 5G expansion. Chinese tech giants like Huawei and ZTE are building 5G networks in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. Satellite navigation. Beidou system, China's answer to GPS, providing global satellite services to BRI partner nations. Fiber optic cables. China is investing in undersea internet cables to connect developing nations to global digital networks. Smart cities and AI. Chinese firms are exporting AI surveillance technology and smart city solutions to countries like Malaysia, Ethiopia, and Saudi Arabia. Economic impact of the Belt and Road Initiative. The BRI has significantly boosted global trade, infrastructure investment, and economic growth in participating countries. By 2023, China had invested over $1 trillion in BRI-related projects, making it the largest foreign investment initiative in history. For developing nations, the BRI provides critical infrastructure, job creation, and industrial development. It has lifted millions out of poverty by improving transportation networks, energy access, and trade efficiency. However, critics argue that the BRI has led to debt dependency, where recipient countries struggle to repay Chinese loans, leading to political leverage for Beijing. This has sparked debates about China's influence, debt trap diplomacy, and national sovereignty in BRI partner nations. Geopolitical implications and global reactions. The BRI has transformed China into a global superpower, strengthening its economic and diplomatic ties worldwide. However, it has also led to geopolitical tensions with countries like the United States, India, and the European Union. The US and Western countries view the BRI as an attempt by China to expand its global dominance. The US has launched the Blue Dot Network to counter Chinese influence. India opposes the BRI due to the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which runs through disputed Kashmir territory. The European Union has expressed concerns about Chinese control over critical infrastructure in Europe, particularly in ports and telecommunications. Despite opposition, many developing nations welcome the BRI as a crucial tool for economic development. The future of the Belt and Road Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative continues to evolve, with China expanding its focus on sustainable development, green energy, and digital infrastructure. As China navigates economic challenges, debt concerns, and global scrutiny, the BRI remains a defining geopolitical and economic force. In the coming decades, the BRI could reshape global trade, redefine China's role in the world economy, and accelerate economic development in emerging markets. However, its success will depend on debt sustainability, political stability, and environmental impact. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.